My name's Jodi Cosser. I'm a senior biomechanist with High Performance Sport New Zealand, and the two sports that I work with are Swimming New Zealand and Paralympics swimming. We'll be talking about an up-and-coming swimmer, Jesse Reynolds, who has been part of the Paralympic swimming program for the last 5 years. When Jesse was born, he was missing his thigh leg, so what they've done is cut out the bottom part of his leg and inserted it into his hip. So he really is restricted to one lower leg when he swims. As such, we really need to focus on his upper body strength and try and get him as strong as possible, as well as technically efficient when he's moving through the water. With the starts, we've broken it down into a number of different phases. So the original phase is when he's in the set position on the block. That requires a lot of upper body strength because he does only have one leg to rest on the wall. So the strength and conditioning coach has been working with him around developing some explosive power off the wall from a smaller set position. And I've been looking at, after he drives into the wall, his position as he enters the water to maintain the streamlined position for as long as possible and minimize the effective drag which we all encounter when we're swimming in the water. With Jesse not having as much propulsion from the legs, we do encourage him to come up sooner than the able-bodied swimmers with 2 legs, just so that he can get swimming and maximize his upper body strength. An able-bodied swimmer would tend to have more hip and shoulder rotation than we are able to get with Jesse. We did try it last year, but the problem is that his good leg has a lot of lateral movement, which increases the frontal resistance and slows him down. So now we've got him in a really flat technique. In all of the strokes, we're trying to get as much length as possible, and as soon as the swimmer enters the water with their hand, regardless of the stroke, they need to anchor on that water itself so that they can move past that point. So it's really important to get into that catch position as soon as the hand enters the water so that they can move past that point, compared to when their hand is moving through the air and they've got less resistance. But we would like him to be going by Tokyo close to a second faster, and that really depends on a number of different things. That rate of improvement has been looking great over the last 5 years, but with all elite athletes, there comes a point that those final margins are much harder to achieve, so we need to look at some different areas that we can help continue that improvement for the athletes.